So much emotion all up and down the American Association last night. I'm Carter Woodiel. It's time for a loaded whip around here, and we start off with a big game in Kane County between the Cougars and Dogs. Let's start with some defense. Check out Anthony Greer in the bullpen, somehow making the running basket catch. Well done for the Chicago Dogs outfielder, but in the second inning, Sherman Johnson, that's a 2-run homer, his 10th of the year, puts Kane County ahead for good. Westin Muir threw 7 shutout innings, allowing 4 hits, 2 walks, and struck out 6. The true rookie out of UW-Whitewater leads the Cougars to a big 2-0 win. The Sioux City Explorers victorious last night. How about Matt Pobereyko? Still getting stretched out as a starter, but he threw 5 shutout innings and struck out 10 Lincoln Salt Dogs. This dude, wherever you put him, is just going to get guys out, and he would get a ton of run support in this game. Adamar Fiala with a 2-run home run here, his 8th of the season. That made it 5-0 Sioux City, and it would get a lot tougher later on. Sebastian Zawada, 3-run homer, his 9th of the year, part of a 9-run 7th inning and a 16-3 win. Gary Southshore taking on Cleburne, picked things up in the 5th with Jesus Mariaga, RBI single to score Daniel Lingua, and the Railcats would take the early lead. 6th inning, though, Wyatt Matheson, one of the newest Railroaders, with an RBI double to score Edwin Arroyo and tie the game up. And a couple batters later, Chase Simpson follows him up with the go-ahead automatic double. Cleburne hangs on for a 3-2 win. They are a half game out of a playoff spot now. Winnipeg taking on Kansas City. This is Max Murphy striking again for the Winnipeg Gold Eyes. 2 of his 4 RBIs on the day. That's a 2-run single to put the Gold Eyes ahead in the first, but Kansas City took control of the 4th. Malik Smith, the first home run as a Monarch for the former major leaguer, and later in the inning, Casey Gillespie would step to the dish and smack a grand slam. His 15th blast of the season, and the Monarchs hang on for a 7-4 win at Shaw Park in Winnipeg. Big moment for Kansas City. Moving to Sioux Falls against Fargo-Moorhead now. Look at Kona Quiggle for the Sioux Falls Canaries, tracking it down in center field, showing off the range. Headed to the 4th inning, though, tie game, not anymore. Evan Alexander, 2-run double that nearly left the yard off the right field wall. Sam Dexter and Alec Oland coming to score. That made it 4-2 Fargo-Moorhead, and they would pull away after that. 5th inning, Sam Dexter with his 9th home run of the year, a 2-run shot, part of a 4-run inning for the Redhawks in inning number 5. And later on, it would be John Silviano, his 17th blast of the campaign. Fargo-Moorhead wins it 9-4. They could clinch a playoff spot tonight if a couple of things go their way. And Lake Country taking on the Milwaukee Milkmen. Angel Ventura with a great start against his former team for the Doghounds. 6 solid innings, just 1 run allowed, strikes out 8 through 109 pitches to get it done. And he got some help from his defense. Look at Jordan Schaefer here at second base for the Doghounds. Diving stop, and from his knees makes the throw to first base. But the Milkmen took control against the Doghounds bullpen. 7th inning, Aaron Hill, that's a go-ahead 2-run triple. Look what it means to him. The Milkmen pull away for a 10-3 victory. Gotta love that emotion. So here's the full scoreboard from yesterday, and keep in mind those Railroader Railcat games and the Lincoln Sioux City games, those are 2 teams fighting each other for the final playoff spot in their division. So those are big, big results. Taking a look at the standings out east, the Dogs' lead has shrunk to 2.5. Kane County on a roll. The Dogs have dropped 10 straight, and Milwaukee is not far behind either, just 3.5 back, with the Roaders a half game out of a playoff spot. So much happening, and it's not any different in the West. Fargo-Moorhead and Kansas City both won, so it's still a 3.5 game lead for the Redhawks. Gold Eyes lost to the Monarchs, so they drop back, and the win from Sioux City over Lincoln means they got a 2-game cushion for the last playoff spot in that division. As for what we've got tonight on AABaseball.tv, we continue these series. We'll see if Chicago and Kane County can provide any surprises. The Dogs really looking for a W to try and reassert themselves as the number 1 team in the East Division. That's a big game, and it's coming up at 6:30 p.m. And don't forget, we got something special for you tonight, 6:30 p.m. on Twitter at AA_baseball. We got a really special presentation of what we got, and everybody is going to have a reason to tune into this game. No matter who you are a fan of, you should watch this broadcast coming up tonight at 6:30 p.m. on our Twitter page exclusively at AA_baseball. And of course, AABaseball.tv is the place to watch every game all season long. I'm Carter Woodiel for the American Association, where we play to win.